Whew. We're at GoToMath.com. I gotta say that every time. It's like taking a station identification. Anyway, we're at definite integration. Hey, that all kinds of rhymes. What are we doing? Do we do that? 6.1, 6.2. Click there. Or you could click there. Click somewhere. Whoa, there's an E. And the question is, whose name starts with the letter E? A famous mathematician. Famous mathematician. First letter starts with an E. Does anybody know? Okay, I'll let you. That's your homework assignment for the month, the year, the rest of your life. I'll tell you a quick story about E while we're working this real quick. Okay, so let's write this down. Write it down. Buddy, write it down. So anyway, a story about E here real quick I experienced with a student one time. Well, I'm trying to remember what his name was. I can remember his last name, but I can't remember. Boy, he'd be mad if I forgot his name. He's from Houston, Texas. Anyway, so we're got a little math tutoring session going on, and I can't remember exactly what we were doing, but I think we were taking the derivative or something of the natural. We were taking the derivative of y is equal to e to the x or something like that. And anyway, he just couldn't understand it, and I'm just like, look, e is like the number pi. E is, I'm just going to write this approximately 2.71 da 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 da. Okay? And if you throw an x up here, now it's a function, and we let x equal 1, well, that's just e to the first power, right? 2.711, 2.71 something or another. And, e to the 2, I mean, so I explained it to him, whatever, and told him who it was. Well, he grabs his phone and calls his dad. I'm like, oh my God, are you kidding me? He calls his dad. His dad works in the oil fields somewhere down in Texas, and of course I can hear his dad on the other end of the line, and he asks his dad, Dad, what do you know about this E thing? This guy's trying to teach me this E function. His dad comes back and says, Son, you don't need to know anything about E. Now, let me tell you how smart that is. I just, man, I tell you what, I just couldn't believe it. And the guy was a business major. I'm like, listen, I mean, is extremely important in business. When we're talking how fast money grows and all this other stuff. But, of course, I don't want to get too deep into it with him on it. Anyway, I just couldn't believe it. His dad would say, don't worry about it, son. You don't need to know that. I just rounded two decimal places. There you go. There you go. I'm thinking his name was Matthew, but anyway. Uh, did I do this right? Let's go back. So we did this in definite integration. Indefinite. We take the integral of e. The integral of e is just e. The integral of e to the x is just e to the x. Okay, that's all you need to know right now. And of course, we just rewrite that coefficient, and then we plugged in our upper limit minus our lower limit here. And then, of course, it says to round. So we're going to do that. I'm plugging this into the calculator. I'll let you do that in your head if you want. I can't even find E on my cal. Oh, there it is. Wait a minute. Is that it? E raised to the ninth power. Yes. I guess I'll never forget that. And someday I'm going to run into him and we're going to have that conversation. You know? Um, I'm getting a fairly big number here. 3, 2, 4, 11 point, I think it was 2 decimal places, 79. I think that's what it was. 32411.79. Okay, that's what I got. Sorry you had to hear about the story about E. The student who called his dad. Dad, do I need to know about E? Lord have mercy. Alright, so we're gotomath.com. You want to come on by, practice that, would you please? Practice, practice makes perfect. And I'll see you there maybe. Or maybe I'll see you in Santorini.